The battle over amnesty for illegal immigrants is over and cooler heads have prevailed, but immigration legislation is making another comeback. This time, Republicans are pushing for $3 billion worth of funding for border security. That includes more agents, more fence, and more cameras. To illustrate just how badly these things are needed, well, take a look what I saw when I investigated the situation in person.
This is ground zero in the sense that it's very easy for somebody to come from here to either get on a train, to get on that highway, and they have a transportation hub, obviously, all throughout El Paso, which is the city which is right here. So it makes it simple in that sense for somebody who is desirous of getting in the United States and moving to perhaps another state. So literally we have 289 miles that you're covering on every given day. You're up here, you have a 24-hour presence up here. You've got the fence. I've seen multiple helicopters going back and forth. These are your helicopters. I've watched your border guys driving back and forth here. You've got guys up here guarding the border. How many people do you have on at any one given time to monitor the 289 miles?
The numbers right now in El Paso sector, we have slightly over 1,200 agents on duty.
If you're getting 375 people a day, how many do you think you might be missing, or do you think you're missing many at all?
In many areas, our enforcement efforts are very effective.
That's how they get over. What do they do on the other side of the ladder?
See how this part is? They slide down right there, or they slide on the slant right there?
They slide on the post.
Right, they slide right there, and then they just shimmy on down. And once they get there, they get to the yard right there.
Look, I'm not a brave man here, but it'll hold you.
Oh, man.
That is not easy.
This is kind of just like a little tunnel that they've got here carved out of all this reeds.
And there's a good chance that there's aliens here within the next 20, 30 feet. But we know there's something definitely here. This is it's like a really crude booby trap. Basically for us, you know, they know that we're coming, especially at a high rate of speed, and we're on our hands and knees, and you get this caught across your forehead. It's low gauge wire, but man, that could do some damage if you're not paying attention to that.
Ándale, las manos en la nuca. Ándale. Las manos. Ándale. Ándale. Okay. Ándale con las manos arriba, por favor. Déjeme ver las manos.
This is exactly it. I mean, this is literally about the exact spot where we said they'd be about 20 yards out.
Are you able with the horses to go places that obviously the cars can't go, the trucks can't go? Are the people that are crossing illegally, they're more intimidated when they see the horseback?
Oh, absolutely.
Why?
I think it's, if you were standing out there and you saw this giant animal running at you, you're going to try to outrun him?
No, they'd stop, and what's the procedure from there when you catch them? Do you wait for other people to come in a car?
Kind of circle them around, secure the group, the area, see what you got, and take it from there and call in for transportation.
Are people mostly cooperative, or are they trying to split up, run, separate you?
With these guys, I've seen it in all different manners as far as working groups from vehicles. They'll run from the vehicles.
They will.
They will. I've seen it out here on the mesa. They've run from me in a vehicle, but they won't run from the horses.
Where are the areas of vulnerability? Because we keep hearing the numbers of people that are getting through. Where is that coming from now?
Well, they'll keep trying at every location along the border until they find a place where they can get through. And it may be in the mountains one week, or it may be close to the city another week, but they keep trying and pushing anywhere they can try.
This looks like them right here. There and there. So let's go have a look.
Hey, levántese. Vente. Siéntate completamente en las nalgas, en el piso ahí. ¿Cuántos van contigo?
Yeah, you got the stray right there, unit that's in the desert, and then
Toma asiento. No se mueva. All right. There we go. Hey, vámonos. Got them all. Todos. Toma asiento allí.
So it looks like an average office building.
Right. It's just a commercial building down in this part of the area, frequently used for any kind of goods brought across from the Republic of Mexico, produce, any kind of handmade goods, you name it.
Very common. All right, let's walk inside. And I think we see a very different operation going on than what most people would expect.
Cartel.
Let's look in here, and let's just take everybody right inside this tunnel here and give them a quick look at what this is about here.
You wouldn't expect it, but from here, we go right down, straight out across, and it's a half a mile into Mexico.
Correct. There's a little leg that goes off of this tunnel that gets into the main tunnel, and it went almost straight into Mexico. It was an amazing engineering feat for the people who designed it, because of course them doing it in a clandestine manner, they don't have the kinds of sophisticated tools, the kind of sophisticated systems to plot. Therefore, the fact that they could do it so dead on shows that they were really, really determined to what they wanted to do.
Well, that's very interesting to me, because you were telling me that the engineers that have looked at this said it is a real, engineering accomplishment.
Right. There's no doubt that the people that built the tunnel, designed it, knew how to do tunneling. Now, the actual workers probably weren't as skilled, but the person who designed it, who told them how to do it and instructed them what to do, he was a miner.
Yeah. All right. Now, and then this goes down a half mile through, but now it's become very dangerous.
We're finding that the tunnel is in a situation where we can't, definitely tell you that the integrity is there to allow people to go in.
When you think of, all the amount of time, the money, the effort, the resources that go into breaking the law, you think if they would just concentrate their efforts, if this is a 1 or 2 year project just to dig the tunnel to break the laws there, the amount of money and energy that could be spent, doing something productive, it's amazing how much effort is put into this type of operation for law.